And there it is.
Anonymous donated $3. Oh my god, my favorite streamer WoW is steaming again. Wow. I'm excited to wow see your inner grout come out as the stream continues. Wow.
Let's take a closer look at the ladder maps. First up, Eclipse is back. Eclipse is a great map. Even though it's like, it can be very hard in certain situations, this is a fantastic map. I'm happy that it's back. Welcome back, Eclipse.
The MPS2 packs donated $3.33. Skill honor, hard work. SK.
I'll play that after. We're talking about maps right now. Next up, Ascension. This is basically 3-player Bluestorm, guys. I've casted a ton of games on it. It's in ASL right now. It's used in most tournaments. It's, like, for instance, for Terran, it is a hard map, but this is a good map. This is an interesting map. It might end up being one of my vetoes because it's really, really hard, especially Terran versus Protoss. But it's like a new modern map that has interesting terrain features and stuff. We have the return of Fighting Spirit. I'll even take Fighting Spirit back to the map pool like I was talking about. The map is too old, and it's garbage. But thank God we have some sort of change going on. Okay? The map, it's too old, basically. Okay? Fighting Spirit, the third bases are so clogged and so hard to build anything at, you literally just can't stop people from destroying them. And you can't get up the ramps either. So it's like this funny thing. Like, for instance, recall on third bases is like the best strategy there's ever been. Also, you have such a small ramp you're coming out of. Arcs there are really hard to fight against. Turrets are impossible to place at most locations. We're not going to veto it right off the bat, but I'll probably veto it as soon as I have one angry game. Good night. This is a new ASL map. I think this one's very interesting. You know, all these maps are 4-player except for Eclipse and Ascension, but this map has this kind of interesting low ground third base that's very close by. That has like a ramp going down and then like your defensive ramp and then like a little tiny choke that comes out. But I think the interesting part about it is this leads into this 4th base area that has a high ground here. It looks like it's mostly unbuildable terrain, of course, because we wouldn't want Terrans to be able to have a missile turret anywhere against the unbelievably flexible speed shuttle play that we're always playing against. We wouldn't want that, right? We want to make sure that anything can be done to you. But at least you do have that 4th base there, so it's going to be realistic to take 4 bases. The middle of the map is kind of interesting as well, with that double expo that's on high ground. Just the moving around the terrain there, I think, is cool. Largo, another ASL map. Largo is... It reminds me of, like, Eclipse a little bit. I don't know if that's the right way to put it. It's like... it's almost like... I guess what I'm saying about Eclipse is the third base, it's going from your natural to your third. It's super wide open. And look, I'm going to outline the area that's unbuildable here. This area right here is unbuildable. So we got to make sure that you can't do anything against shuttles. Thank you, map makers, for that. Can't put any turrets there, but it's got like ramps right above it. So there's going to be a lot of gateway man strategies on this map. So this is going to be a little bit tricky, I think, for mid-game of TVP, similar to Eclipse. A little bit harder, I would say, in that regard. But I'm happy to have it. I'm happy to have something that's not Plasma or Ringing Bloom. Polypoid is back. This is the best map. This is currently the best map in Starcraft. Revolver. Another ASL map. This one's kind of funky. I'm wondering how this one will turn out, because it's a 4-player map, so it's not like that weird. But it does have the different paths in, and it's got a bunch of eggs on it that kind of like choke up around the choke area, right? So your natural has 2 entrances. This ramp that has double egg, and then there's eggs over on this side. So you can technically wall that side, but yeah, I don't know how that one's going to turn out. But we've had some pretty decent games on it so far in ASL. Definitely a lot of different areas that you can go through. So, dude, I'm happy. I'm happy there's a new pool. It's literally hilarious to look at the unbuildable areas where it's like, nah, you can't build anything there. We're making it as hard as possible for you to take any bases, Terran players, but I'm happy.
$3. Wait, Artosis. As much as I love sponsors, and I love to sponsor 30 Days of Night, are you going to make us play the Lost Crusade game like the Star Trek one? Because I could be watching Danny Houston and Ben Foster play the villains in 30 Days of Night.
Oh, really? I did buy that movie. I'm going to check it out. No, I'm not making you do anything, my man. Yeah, let's see here. And the other guy that tipped as well, thank you. Yeah, you're not getting modded, though. Okay, guys, it's time. It's time to play the new ladder maps. I'm so excited. I'm so excited.